function f is defined by f of x is equal to 5x plus 1 over x squared plus x minus 2 minus 3 over x plus 2, where x is greater than 1. I need to show that's going to simplify to be 2 over x minus 1. First thing I'm going to do is factorise my denominator here. So I'm going to rewrite f of x as 5x plus 1 over, I'm going to have an x plus 2 and an x minus 1. Now I notice that I've got an x plus 2 on the bottom of both of my fractions, so to get a common denominator, all I actually need to do is to take my second fraction and multiply that by x minus 1. Now I've got a common denominator on both fractions of x plus 2 times x minus 1. So I can combine these together as a single fraction where the numerator is going to be the 5x minus 1 plus 1. Then I've got a minus 3x and a plus 3, which would simplify to be 2x plus 4 and I noticed that the 2x plus 4 can factorise a little bit more. I can take 2 outside of that, which is nice because then I can see that the x plus 2's cancel out and just leave me with 2 over x plus 1, x minus 1, which was what we needed to show. So that's part A done. Moving to part B. Find f minus 1 of x, so the inverse function. So first of all, I'm going to write y equals x 2 over x minus 1. Remember that the inverse function swaps the x and the y around. That's what it does. So we'll turn the y into an x and we'll turn the x into a y. And we're now going to make y the subject. So I'm going to move the y minus 1 up to the left hand side there. I can multiply out the brackets, add x to the other side, and divide both sides by x. So this is my inverse function. We're then told that the function g is defined by g of x is equal to x squared plus 5, where x is any real number. We need to solve the equation f g of x is equal to 1/4. So f g of x, that's saying to take the g function and substitute it into the f function. So let me do that. Let me take the g function here and substitute it into the f function here. So that's going to give me 2 over the g function's been substituted in minus the 1. So I've just taken this g function and substituted it in instead of the x there. And we're told that's equal to 1/4. Right, just to simplify that a little bit, the 5 minus the 1 is 4. And instead of making this equal to 1 over 4, I'm actually going to make it equal to 2 over 8. I'm just timesing top and bottom by 2 here. And the reason why that's a helpful thing to do is so then I can see that the numerator is 2 on both fractions, which means that the denominator will have to just be equal to one another. So I can say that x squared plus 4 is equal to 8. So therefore x squared equals 4, and therefore x is going to equal plus or minus 2.